Yo, what's up? This your boy EEC22 of the FairWeather Fan channel, man. We are back for another live podcast. And your boy. Listen, here we are, man. I won't be before you long, but I really want to talk about just the NBA, man. Listen, the question has been asked about the first round of the NBA, and everybody wants to know what their thoughts are, what's going to project in round two. But just for those who do not watch sports, or those who just want to get caught up real quick, obviously the Oklahoma City Thunder sweeping the New Orleans Pelicans. They didn't have Zion, so there wasn't a whole lot to expect there. I mean, we knew that was going to happen. That's how they went. The Dallas Mavericks come out in 6 games against the Clippers. That was a pretty impressive series. With all the weapons that the Clippers have, Dallas still was able to come out a 4-2 lead in that series over there. The Timberwolves swept the Phoenix Suns, y'all. That is embarrassing for the Suns. We've talked about it last week, and even on Face Sports Talk radio show with Coach and Professor. Embarrassing outing for the Phoenix Suns, and we'll get to them later. The Lakers lose to the Nuggets. Yeah, we all expected that. Celtics beat the Heat. I was expecting that to be a sweep, honestly. I don't even know how Miami got one game, but it is what it is. Orlando and Cleveland. Y'all, that was a good series, obviously, because I talked about this last week with the youth that the Orlando Magic have. But at the end of the day, Cleveland came out, and Donovan Mitchell showed up in those last couple of games and just went ham. And he proved to be too much for that young Orlando Magic team. And then, of course, we got the Giannis Antetokounmpo less. He didn't get a chance to play this series against the Pacers, so the Pacers end up beating Milwaukee in that series in 6 games. I mean, in 6 games. Then, of course, you had the Knicks and Sixers series. Obviously, the Knicks won that series. It was hard-fought for most of the part, but I think that the Philadelphia 76ers came together too late. Maxey and Joel Embiid was hurt, and then they got back to that team a little bit too late to get anything going, to get the chemistry going, but they fought hard. But the Knicks proved a little bit too much, and Jalen Brunson finally got it going on. The kid is balling out of control, and some suggest that maybe he's the best point guard in the league right now. So we'll get to that on the next show on Sports Talk Radio at the top of the hour here on Facebook. You can catch us, click on over and catch us there. But real quick, I mean, my thoughts on the first round is simply, the Lakers lose as expected, but then, they turn around and fire the entire coaching staff. Y'all, this is what happens when you have a player such as LeBron James. When the team don't succeed, somebody has to walk the plank, and unfortunately, it was Coach Darvin Ham and his whole staff. This is an unfortunate situation, but Darvin Ham knew what he signed up for. Being the coach of LeBron James, as of any other coach who would coach LeBron James, knowing that if that team don't succeed in 2 or 3 years, you know what's going to happen. So that's just what that is. Unfortunate for Darvin Ham. I would love to see him get another opportunity to coach a team, and hopefully he can be that great coach for a young team. But it's all left to see. We'll see what happens with that. Jimmy Butler is looking for a contract extension, 2 years. I think it's worth $113 million. He'll be getting paid up with $50 million for the 2024-25 season and the 25 and 26, 27 season, wherever that is. Man, that's 25, 20, next 2 years, wherever. I don't even know how the contracts work with all these numbers and stuff. But listen, $50 million for a 37-year-old cat. Listen, he's only going to get older, and this Jimmy Butler version we have seen has not been the best we've seen out of him. And honestly, over the totality of his career, is he worth that type of money that Stephen Curry is getting? Absolutely not. I'm not even a fan of the Jaylen Brown contract, but it is what it is. They gave him the money. But Jimmy Butler, I mean, I don't know. It's a situation where the Miami Heat going to have to really, really dive deep and see is this worth the investment for a guy that age. That's why when you look at a Jaylen Brown, he's a whole lot younger than Jimmy Butler. So obviously giving him that money, is worth it for his young age. But Jimmy Butler being at this age, I'm just not convinced that the Miami Heat is going to entertain that contract. But we'll see what happens. He don't get that money. That's just my opinion on that. The Clippers, they need to break up. It's time for them to break up, part ways, all of them. I think Russell Westbrook more than likely is already gone. And then, of course, they talking about that Paul George and James Harden wants to stay with Kawhi. Listen, this don't work. They say when somebody show you who they are the first time, believe them. This situation does not work. I'm sorry, going into a new arena to finally get away from the Lakers and stuff like that. But man, listen, just break up. Just be done with this nonsense. Y'all tried it. It didn't work. You got 3 players on that squad on the 75th anniversary team, and it did not work. Arguably 4, if you would count Paul George, who got left off that list. He should have got on the list. But anyway, it does not work, and it did not work. Let's move on. Let's spread those guys throughout the rest of the league and make some of these other teams marketable and better. But, we'll see what happens. These guys ain't going to want to go to no bad team and try to be that player. I got a comment coming in real quick. Jonathan G, he said, abandoned kayak. Who is kayak? I don't know. Abandoned kayak. Who is that, G? I don't know who is kayak. Or Kawhi, I guess what he was saying. I guess we were trying to say Kawhi. Jonathan be at work trying to lead comments, and he got bad typing skills too. But no, I'm just playing. That's his comment. Abandoned. I thought he was trying to say a Kawhi. Yeah, leave Kawhi in that situation. But listen, the Orlando Magic, we talk about them, that young squad over there, man. Great job for this squad for getting to where they need to be. This is just another step in the road for the Orlando Magic, man. Listen, I'm proud of that young team they assimilated. Now, listen, they're going to have some oh, that's what we were trying to say. Kawhi. Oh, Kawhi. I'm sorry, I can't read. Kawhi Leonard. No, not instead of Kawhi, it's Kawhi Leonard. G is over there trolling the man Kawhi. I ain't mad at you. But no, look, that young Orlando squad is great. They got a lot of adjustments to do. I mean, that's a young team, a lot of talent on that squad. They're going to have to move some pieces around on the chessboard to make this team work, but I think they can do it. I'm going to watch this Orlando Magic team. And Orlando Magic organization, don't mess this up. Do not mess this up with this young team. You have the team of the future, so please do not mess this up. What up, Louis Medford? For those you don't know, Sports Talk Radio will be coming on in the next 6 minutes, so I won't be before you long. I'm going to jump over there with them at 7 o'clock. I'll be there for that, so I only got 6 minutes. But hey, we're already going. So thanks, Lou, for watching, man, and showing your support. I'll be joining them guys here in the next 5 minutes or so. But listen, the Suns, Pelican, the Bucks. Listen, get better. Suns, get better. Milwaukee, get better. To figure out the Damian Lillard situation, get better. Milwaukee, the Pelicans, get better. Zion can't be the only guy because obviously he can't stay healthy, so get better. It's just simple as that. The second round of playoff looks like this. The Dallas Mavericks versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Listen, Oklahoma City averaged 124 points with the Mavericks during regular season, and the Mavericks were able to squeak out 117 points average against them. And they had that bad performance on the last game of the season where the Mavericks only scored 84 points. Now, the Mavericks are playing better defense, so hopefully they can turn around in this series. Some of the pros got the OKC Thunder coming out in this game. But listen, I think the Mavericks can win this series if they get a chance to play their best basketball. Jonathan's predicted the Mavs in 5 over the Thunder. Wow. He said Mavs in 5 or 6 over the Thunder. I can agree with that. I'm thinking maybe 6 versus 5, but we'll see what happens. The T-Wolves and the Nugget. The Nuggets the T-Wolves are already up 2 games in this series. I think that's done. I think this series is done in 5. Enough said there. I mean, they're playing great basketball, and I'm just so proud of this squad. Oh my God, I got the legendary Eric Moe, baby. What up, Mo in the house, man? What's going on? The legendary, man, all the way from California. What up, my boy? Yeah. But now listen, the Cavs and the Celtics, this is a very fun matchup because we don't know what to expect out of Celtics. This is clearly a series they should win. They should sweep the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell can't do it by himself. Darius Garland going to have to give us some little bit more help. But I mean, they're just not going to be able to do it by themselves. But Boston tends to fall apart around this time of the playoffs. So hopefully this will be a sweep. They should not get one game. Right now, the Boston Celtics are currently up in this series. The Knicks and the Pacers. Listen, Jalen Brunson went off last night. He did what he's supposed to do. But here's a fun fact about the Knicks. 27 minutes from their whole bench with 3 points. That is not going to get it done. The Indiana Pacers had 72 points, combined 72 minutes off the bench with a combined of 46 points, and they didn't even get their star point guard going. He only scored 6 points off of 2 of 6 shooting. Listen, this is a series that the Knicks can lose. They can't win like this. They cannot win like this. They won game 1, but they can't win like this against the Pacers. They're going to have to do more. This is not sustainable. Now, this is playoff basketball. They say anything can happen. I believe that. But to expect your starters to play this many minutes and continually to put up this many points, you're not going to be able to. If you win this series, you're not going to come out in the next. You're not going to come out in the next round. So they're going to have to find some minutes from their bench, as well as some scoring from the bench against this high-powered Indiana Pacers squad. So y'all, listen. That's all I have. I'm rushing through this thing, but y'all, if those of you are watching right now, please go on over to Facebook, Faith Talk Sports Radio. I got Louis Mefford, the professor, and Coach Martez Turner. I'm about to join them here now. We're coming on in 2 minutes, man. I appreciate you guys jumping on, showing the love. But, man, listen, we about to get into some crazy conversations. Stay tuned on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, man, thank you for tuning on YouTube. But flip on over to Facebook. I will be sharing it live on my page. But if you know Louis Mefford, if you know Faith Sports Talk Radio, go ahead and click on and, man, just watch us go ahead when we about to really dive into this thing, man. Man, this been your boy EC22 of the FairWeather Fan channel. We peace out. Join us over on the next channel, on the next show. Thank you.